Go Buffs. Eyes across the country will be on CU once again tomorrow morning. Fox Big Noon Kickoff is headed to Boulder for the first time ever to cover CU taking on Nebraska.
But before we get to the game, do you know your Buffs history? Steve Steger went to Boulder today to test some students' knowledge about Ralphie.
How do you do a story about a mascot that's been around for a long, long time? Well, it's a Friday. You don't feel like coming up with too many questions. Let's ask the students here on campus. And luckily, I should be able to relate to them because I've only been out of college for 15 to 20 years. Hello, fellow kids. Do you have a second? Everyone knows the basics.
What do I know about Ralphie? Buffalo. That's about it.
But there's mystery about that four-legged behemoth.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Mystery.
It's Buffalo that runs the field every game.
You know for sure that he's a he?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure?
Positive.
He's the man. He's the guy.
Some are pretty convinced they've solved it. 100% sure it's a dude?
Not nowadays. I couldn't give you that answer.
Well, he's got horns, so.
I'm just a freshman.
That's an indicator of a...
Indicator, yeah.
Ralphie is a female. Ralphie has always been a female. The ladies are about half the size and significantly less aggressive.
Taylor Stratton would know. She runs the Ralphie program.
So for safety reasons and to make our lives easier, Ralphie has always been a female.
Leave it to college kids to be inquisitive.
Where does she live?
So Ralphie actually lives at an undisclosed location. She's on a private ranch where she has some companion buffalo and other animals to keep her company, but we don't share specifics on that because that's her sanctuary where we want her to be safe.
How many have there been?
The Ralphie Live mascot tradition of running out in front of the team started in 1967. So we're over 50 years strong, which is awesome, and we're currently on Ralphie 6.
Now you know a little more about Ralphie, so I'll ask the last question. Can I get a Sco Buffs?
Sco Buffs. Sco Buffs.
Forget
Nebraska.
Or, I'll actually finish with my favorite, which is, of course, Run, Ralphie, Run.
So another Ralphie fun fact from Taylor. Ralphie 6 has gained between 200 and 300 pounds in the off season, now at about 850 pounds. And guess what? She is still growing. They're hoping this Ralphie will stick around for a long time. They will go to that undisclosed location tomorrow morning at 6:30 to pick her up to get her ready for that 10 a.m. kickoff tomorrow. In the meantime, out here on the Pearl Street Mall, they're getting ready for a 7 o'clock stampede tonight to get the festivities started. You can already feel it's buzzing out here on the Pearl Street Mall, both in activity and the other stuff as well.
That stuff.